It's your boy, the Grandmaster, coming directly at you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 strategies that's going to make your sponsors love you. So, number 1, you know, when I first started writing proposals, my proposals were getting turned down. And I would go to the organizations and I would ask them, well, who did you fund? And I would look at the other people who they funded, and their proposals was crap. It was worse than anything that I could see. It was way worse than my program, and my program, to me, was off the chain. But yet they still got funded. Why did they still get funded? Why did they still get funded? They got funded because they were in the sponsor's face. They were going to the meetings. They were showing up. They reached out. They had people to connect them to the sponsors. So number 1, you have to be present for the sponsors to know who you are. You have to be in the sponsor's face so they'll know who you are. You have to go to the meetings. You have to sign up for their newsletters. The foundations have newsletters. The government organizations and government funders have newsletters. They have where they send out for when they have grants. They have webinars now. Because of COVID, they have webinars that you can attend, and they ask you to put your name in the chat box. When they start seeing your organization, the more they see your organization, the more they respect you. The more that it's in their mind, hey, this is an organization that we can sponsor. So the first thing is you have to get in front of your sponsor. You have to get in front of the organization or the person who you want to become your funder. That's number 1. Number 2, listen to learn. Listen to learn. So when I first started writing grants and I literally got turned down, sponsorship letters, I literally got turned down over 1,000 times. Because I wrote the sponsorship letters the way I thought they should be wrote. So I would say to them, hey, if you give me $5,000, I will help the homeless. That's why I got turned down. The correct language is, with your $5,000, I will help 10 homeless with supportive services, housing, and other special needs that they have. You have to learn to speak the sponsor's language. You have to listen to what the sponsors want to sponsor. If you have come across a sponsor who want to work with homeless and you send him a proposal working with youth, you're not listening. You have to align your target sponsors with what you do. You have to align your sponsors with what you do. Your goals need to be the same goals as theirs are. You have to, number 3, you have to solicit the right way. Soliciting the right way is going back to what I said earlier, going by their guidelines. Having your project align with their project. The worst thing you could do is focus your project on their guidelines, and that's not what they're doing. If their guidelines are working with youth and then you turn around and send them a proposal working with homeless, that's not in the same direction. You have to solicit the right way and make sure you are aligned with your potential sponsor. Another thing, are you easy to work with? You know, there are people that I've ran across who are looking for grants and things like that, and they're not easy to work with. They don't even have a pleasurable personality. They don't have anything for the sponsor to grab on. They're nonchalant. They're not easy to get along with. They don't have an outgoing personality. You have to be able to connect with these sponsors on a personal level. You have to be able to connect with these sponsors to have them to like you. You want them to like you. You want them to be friends with you. That's how you get the sponsorships. It's not through the proposal. It's through that connection that you have with that sponsor or that potential sponsor. You have to remember, these government agencies, they give the funding, they're humans. And they need that human connection. These foundations are humans. They need that human connection. Are you easy to get along with? Because if you don't have the personality as the leadership of your organization, you need to put somebody else in charge who can communicate and get along with these funders. Number 5, don't over communicate. You know why they say that witnesses make the worst person to be on the stand? Because a lot of times people over communicate and they say something that'll piss the jury off or that will piss the sponsor off and make the sponsor mad at them because they over communicated. There's a saying, it's best to stay silent and thought the fool than to open your mouth and erase all doubt. So when it comes, number 5, when it comes to these sponsors, don't over talk it. Write down your notes that you want the sponsor to know about your organization and keep it quiet. Don't over talk it. It's your boy, the Grandmaster. I've been on this video too long. I don't like these long videos, but I needed you to know this. See you in the next video. Peace.
Hey, come and check out Pharaoh Mitchell's Enterprise. Teaching people to dream with their eyes open. You gotta learn to survive. He miles above the rest, he gon' put you to the test. Teaching people to start businesses, organization that's non-profited, entrepreneurship, start over 365 businesses, community enrichment specialist. He the gotta get it how we live it how we can. Success is the key and Pharaoh is the man.